Wednesday night, talking about forgiveness. And we're talking about forgiveness. Forgiveness is a big thing. Uh, that say like majority, probably like everybody, probably not everybody, but majority, a lot, millions of people deal with forgiveness of all kind of sorts. You know what I'm saying? Like all kind of sorts. Is it towards a person? Is if it toward is it towards itself? You know, all that. And that's what we're talking about live on the Real World J podcast show. Like I say, I'm your host, Full Circle J, our Kyler J, half of the Twin Disc Eagles, like no other. So we're gonna shout out to Daryl listening to the Real World J podcast show. Like I said, we're talking about forgiveness. Like I said, we're talking about, what I'm saying, like just forgiveness, because sometimes we gotta forgive ourselves, sometimes we gotta forgive others, sometimes we gotta forgive other people for other people. You know what I mean? It's like it's always something. Because in the busy world, someone always doing something, and so with that, it's like, and like not forgiving someone is like holding a grudge, and holding a grudge is like drinking drinking the poison, expecting the other person to die. Yeah, that's what a grudge is. Cause if they didn't went on with their life and forgot about it, or what I'm saying, because sometimes the past does hit. I mean, distance and what I'm saying, distance in the past does heal things. It doesn't heal everything, but it heals majority of things. Um, a lot of people are like that, you know what I'm saying, but just like just let time, just, just let time heal the wound. So at the end of the day, or then some people, and then some people with forgiveness, they gotta like talk it out. They gotta like say the words to the person. I mean, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that. Shout out to Christopher John for joining the Real World J podcast show with your host Full Circle J, unapologetic J. Uh, and then we talking about forgiveness because, like, with that being said, um, you know, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes sometimes majority of the time, or it is hard for someone to forgive someone if they distracted you, uh, you know, sin against you, um, betrays you, anything that what I'm saying, that know what I'm saying, that know what I'm saying, that scars you or puts a scratch on you, anything that bothers you, you know what I'm saying, if it hurts you, it hurts you, you know what I'm saying, if you gotta, and if it got to that point that you gotta forgive them for it, and if you gotta talk about it to them about it, it's okay. They should want that conversation. It's a if they say they real, then they want a real conversation. Now, why we want to back down on the real conversation when we can't get the person? Make it make sense. I will need to talk about that. Yeah, we do. I feel like we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. There's nothing wrong. Because, like, what I'm saying? You express your feelings and out other ways. You might well express your feelings on the one. Like, you should express your feelings. You should always express your feelings. Just not selectively. You know what I'm saying? And that's, what I'm saying? And if that's the only thing holding you back, for you forgiving them and having a conversation with someone, then don't you think you the problem? especially if, especially a person not ducking you anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody who wants to like, you know, make it better. But sometimes you feel like, oh well, so they can't handle that. You don't know what they can handle, and then and if they can't handle it, that's on them. Really. Sometimes we hold ourselves back from, what I'm saying, for our healing this bit because we don't want somebody else to feel a certain type of way. Well, they made you feel a certain type of way, and then what? Did they care? No, they did not. And I'm not saying eye for eye because eye for eye make the whole world go blind. But I'm saying, how you can talk. You know how you talk. And you know how you can talk to people to get your, what I'm saying, point across. And then sometimes, and if you do gotta go around with somebody to, what I'm saying, get your point across, so you can, what I'm saying, so you can get that off your chest, so you can heal. You need to do that. So why you holding on to it? Only thing you gotta do is get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. That's one way, you can, what I'm saying, that's one way you can, start forgiving people. Um, number two is like, what I'm saying, like not number two, but just in general. But one of the worst things we can do, what I'm saying, one of the worst things we can do is um, not, what I'm saying, not forgive ourselves. I know that's the hardest thing to do because, like, because at the end of the day, like at the end of the day, we did it. We made it happen. You know what I'm saying? We was part of it. We was there, and you know what I'm saying. And especially especially it's hard to forgive yourself when you hurt where you have other people involved in your life that has emotions. You know what I'm saying? And then you have things that can, what I'm saying, that you like some people like there are some people in the world, what I'm saying, like that I always like their world on fire. That their world has to be on fire. If not, then it's boring. I would call that a toxic person. But for like forgiving ourselves, like for even the things that you do, like if you don't forgive yourself first, then you can't expect nobody else to expect nobody else to forgive you because it starts with you first. Though it really does. It really, 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 really does start with you. Because how you gonna tell somebody you sorry and they supposed to believe you, but you don't believe it because you know, you don't see it. Because at the end of the day, we are we are as humans, we are our best friends. We are our worst enemy. Uh, um, Sometimes we are disgusted with ourselves. If you live, if you're living, uh, but at the end of the day, you gotta say and you gotta say to some things and eventually to all things that it's okay. You gotta look in the mirror and be like, it's okay. People are people are destined to mess up. We are imperfect people trying to be in perfect situations. Like we're in our DNA 99%. Like nothing about us is perfect. We don't have a perfect mind. We don't have perfect hearts. We don't have perfect. We don't have perfect souls. But that's that. But that's why we fight for it and we challenge it so it can make us a better person. Fighting for forgiveness and tearing down the walls and tearing down the system, you know what I'm saying, making the situation better. That's what you're supposed to do. And I know, you know, I know forgiveness is, and it's hard. Don't get me wrong, but it's just some burdens that it's just it's just certain things that it's just certain things that you shouldn't hold in your heart and should hold on your shoulders. It's not worth it. Everybody moved on with you. Everybody get it, but secretly they want you to move on too because you make it better. Believe it or not, and that's not in an arrogant way. That's not like, you know what I mean. Like it's like you're the piece to the puzzle. You one of the pieces of the puzzle to make the puzzle whole. Every piece is important, or it wouldn't be a complete puzzle. So, so that's one of the things I pray for and I fight for. Real World J podcast show wouldn't be real, you know. So I pray for that, cause like, I pray you know me, I pray for like forgiveness, cause you know I believe in you know I believe in Jesus Christ, so forgiveness is number one, you know, top, you know, and I swear I understand that, cause before I start diving in, like I've been supposed to, but no story, but it's gonna be part of the story. Real World J podcast show. That's, because I have been through several hurts that it made me uh hard to forgive at points in my life. And even to now, I can be honest, I'm 40 years old and it didn't used to be so bad. It didn't used to be so bad. Other people think that because I'm just I'm just like I always cause like they expect me to be like cause because just because I tell a story about it or I say something about it, like I don't say it. I don't say it in front of the I don't say it in front of the person that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not malicious about it. I might tell my wife about it, and then she'd be like, "Well, you need to, you know what I'm saying? Be forget like you need to work on forgiveness about that." I'm like, I ain't trip. I'm just telling you. I mean, I probably told her like 50 times, but it's like I'm just telling you the stories is to tell you the stories is like you were not telling you the stories that because you were there. So I'm telling you the story so you can know, you know me and me why certain things. She don't talk about her trauma, but I heard her, but I know her. I know a lot of her trauma because I talk. I talk to. I talk to family and stuff, so I be knowing. And plus, I see too because well, you gotta know who you is. Straight up. But anyway, um, yeah, because it's like I said, for example, some people are going to some people and people don't think this is a real thing though, but this is a real thing, and people really know. If people really know what they know about life, they know. But like I've been through like, and it's crazy too because like people don't real, but like church hurt, it's a real thing. It make you turn. And like people had been hurt from churches, or you know what I'm saying, from like from churches, and they start believing in God. That's bad. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, but at the end of the day, church is not high school. Church is God's house. I'm missing there, and so yeah, like church hurt, and then so I didn't like not believe in God or God. I pray. I used to have a Bible under my car, under my car seat. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like I never read, never. I used to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? But it's just not like that. Not every day. I don't think every day. Nah. Not like I do now. Nah. Nah. No. No. You know what I'm saying? But I used to talk to him. I know. You know what I'm saying? So, but and then I started going to church. I got baptized. See, I got baptized when I was like 25, 26. And then, because I started going to church with this Mexican dude. I went because he was going to church, but he was my homeboy. So he was like, hey, go to church with me. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, I went. And then, I go. But I was just there for I was still in the world. But, you know, I learned something. I got baptized. Something I wanted to do. I'm not the person to baptize my family. Yeah. So, or my immediate family. My family. Things change. But church hurt was one of them for sure. Shout out to Miss Mystery Abby, joining the Real World J podcast show. Man, another hurt that it takes a while to uh, what I'm saying, get over, or you gotta work through is betrayal from a friend or a loved one. Because some people treat it the same, and it's okay to do that. Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, it's hard to love, but they love hard. Millions of people like that in the world. I'm one of them people. And if you can accept that, man, you're like be happy. You have a happy life. That's not saying I make things difficult. That's not my job because I'm focused on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Make you happy. Make it make sense. Ah, just wanted to drop a little jewel in there. You know what I'm saying? You know how I do. You know I dib and dab. But yeah, like betrayal. Um, um, it's a big thing. People suffer for that. People even die because of a betrayal. That you know, like when it gets that far, like you didn't even think about forgiveness. That's scary. That's scary. That is no fun. You didn't even think about it. You just said you just went straight. You just went straight for your plan. And even if you like being petty towards someone, you know what I mean? Like someone like just say like it's someone like just someone plays you or they cheating on you or whatever. I'm just making an example, right? So and only thing you thinking about is like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the dude dirty. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start treating them. I'm gonna start treating them different. Start treating them bad. I'm gonna start, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start talking to the dudes because you're gonna start acting different because because you doing something different. So I'm not making a girl boy example. I just make the example. It can be burst. It can be reverse or whatever, or her, whatever. I'm just making a point. You know what I'm saying? And, oh yeah, and I don't want to say anybody want to jump in? Anybody want to hit the like button? Anybody want to comment and anything like that? If you want to jump in the conversation, if you want to add something, bring some, talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you gotta do is just hit it. And you on the show. And, you know what I'm saying? We're live on all major platforms. We're live on Wisdom. We're live on Speaker. We're live on iHeartRadio. We are live on Desler. We are live on uh, ooh, we are live on YouTube Live right now. That's a big thing. We are live on uh, what is that? Apple. Yeah, Apple. We're live on Apple too. So check us out. Subscribe to us to the Real Roy J Podcast Show. You know, had to do my own promo. You know what I'm saying? They're paying dollars on the cents. They're pennies on the dollar. But I'm gonna get that up. I'm gonna get there. I keep trying, keep grinding. You know what I mean? And then I had to forgive myself. Even today, I had to forgive myself today because I've been in a slump. Like I feel like everywhere in my every aspect of my life. I feel like I'm in a slump. So podcasts that I was doing, if I did like 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, like I apologize. Give me for that. I'm better than that. Better than that. I have to give myself like, man, you need to get out. You know what I'm saying? If you do one thing, you do another. You do another. You do another. You do another. Man, start with one. And maybe this is, what I'm saying? Everybody got their own path, and maybe it'll be ass backwards, but it's like, man, this is where I had to start. This was because this podcast saved me. It helped me when when I was in a bad place. Full circle J. Why not go back to where you know? Trying to get back. Sometimes you gotta start from one. You get to two, three, four, five. That's okay. The road chose for you. It's the road. You know what I'm saying? The road you gotta conquer. Mm. Just like this in the bio. I make this so big. Man. What is it? But anyway, but so I apologize. Forgive me, so I had to forgive myself. I'm like, man, why I'm why would I give them half ass? Why am I giving people half ass shit? You know, sometimes you got to forgive yourself for you know what I'm saying for feeling sorry for yourself. That's what I have to do. And if you dealing with that, forgive yourself for putting yourself in a bad place because you felt like that you had to go there. That ain't the that's not the portrait of policy. That's not the that's not the fortress of solitude. That is the you know what I'm saying. That's the closet that you hide in with the other demons that you have. I'm sorry, Thomas. I forgive. I had to forgive myself. I hope the people around me who seen it, who didn't see it, who seen it, didn't say nothing. Even a even a day or a couple of days is too long. Because at the end of the day, it's just a waste of time. Shout out to Lucy Hampton. Shout out to Miss Misery. Shout out to Daryl. Shout out to Christopher for joining the Real World J podcast show. I really appreciate y'all. Let's go. And so we ain't never like uh, yeah, that's what I want to do. But yeah, we ain't never just got to because you gotta get to that point. Like it starts with you because we are because naturally we're gonna blame ourselves, and sometimes we are the reason why. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes we are the reason why it doesn't justify what the person did. But you know, it's always what I'm saying. You can always find some blame. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And destruction, especially if it's your life, right? See, you can't not take blame. You cannot not take blame and not take ownership of your life and expect people to not look at you crazy. So let's talk with that first. Secondly, that you can't. What do you say? Do we? Oh, yeah. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then yeah, so I just wanna help with forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Because I deal with forgiveness. You know what I mean? Like, and another forgiveness that people you know what I'm saying, means people deal with is abandonment. I know that's a doozy for a lot of people because abandonment does a lot of damage to to the right person. You know, sometimes that sometimes that shit don't fade them, but it does affect you in some type of way though. Believe it or not, even if even if it motivated you, even if it motivates you now, expect me. That was my thing. I was like, what? I'm gonna be better. Anything I got, everything I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be a better man, be a better father, be a better blah blah blah. And I might accomplish I, I might have accomplished my goal already. I, I don't know. Still got a lot of living. So I still got a lot of messing up. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of life. Not, you know what I'm saying, not knowing. But you gotta have a plan. But just don't float. You gotta have a plan. Uh, Shout out to Nightmaster City Life and Josh Cappuccino. He's on the Real World J podcast show. Mm-hmm. I'm your host, Hoop Circle J. I got it, J. Out of potty J. J. Really appreciate y'all. Really appreciate y'all. Love y'all.